Here is the world of imagination, hopes, and dreams. In this timeless land of enchantment, the age of chivalry, magic and make-believe are reborn, and fairy tales come true. Fantasyland is dedicated to the young in heart, to those who that when you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. Whatever you do, do it well. Do it so well that when people see you do it, they will want to come back and see you do it again, and they will want to bring others and show them how well you do what you do. Girls bored me, they still do. I love Mickey Mouse more than any woman I've ever known. The difference between winning and losing is most often not quitting. Some dream it, some do it, some do both. You can be happy or you can be unhappy. It's just according to the way you look at things. First, think. Second, believe. Third, dream. Fourth, dare. Of all of our inventions for mass communication, pictures still speak the most universally understood language. Laughter is America's most important export. If you can dream it, you can do it. All our dreams can come true, if we have the courage to pursue them. We keep moving forward, opening new doors, and doing new things, because we're curious and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. You can design and create, and build the most wonderful place in the world, but it takes people to make the dream a reality. It's kind of fun to do the impossible. I always like to look on the optimistic side of life, but I am realistic enough to know that life is a complex matter. The more you like yourself, the less you are like anyone else, which makes you unique. Of all of our inventions for mass communication, pictures still speak the most universally understood language. All the adversity I've had in my life, all my troubles and obstacles, have strengthened me. You may not realize it when it happens, but a kick in the teeth may be the best thing in the world for you. When you're curious, you find lots of interesting things to do. I only hope that we don't lose sight of one thing, that it was all started by a mouse. When you believe in a thing, believe in it all the way, implicitly and unquestionable. I never called my work an art. It's part of show business, the business of building entertainment. You're dead if you aim only for kids. Adults are only kids grown up, anyway. Movies can and do have tremendous influence in shaping young lives in the realm of entertainment towards the ideals and objectives of normal adulthood. I would rather entertain and hope that people learn something than educate people and hope they were entertained. Times and conditions change so rapidly that we must keep our aim constantly focused on the future. There is more treasure in books than in all the pirates' loot on Treasure Island. Our heritage and ideals, our code and standards, the things we live by and teach our children, are preserved or diminished by how freely we exchange ideas and feelings. I have been up against tough competition all my life. I wouldn't know how to get along without it. Disneyland will never be completed. It will continue to grow as long as there is imagination left in the world. I don't like formal gardens. I like wild nature. It's just the wilderness instinct in me, I guess. Animation offers a medium of storytelling and visual entertainment which can bring pleasure and information to people of all ages everywhere in the world. I love Mickey Mouse more than any woman I have ever known. Animation can explain whatever the mind of man can conceive. This facility makes it the most versatile and explicit means of communication yet devised for quick mass appreciation. A man should never neglect his family for business. There's nothing funnier than the human animal. Laughter is America's most important export. Disneyland is a work of love. We didn't go into Disneyland just with the idea of making money. I do not like to repeat successes, I like to go on to other things. We believed in our idea, a family park where parents and children could have fun together. I'd say it's been my biggest problem all my life. It's money. It takes a lot of money to make these dreams come true. Of all the things I've done, the most vital is coordinating those who work with me and aiming their efforts at a certain goal. You reach a point where you don't work for money. I have no use for people who throw their weight around as celebrities, or for those who fawn over you just because you are famous. Mickey Mouse is, to me, a symbol of independence. He was a means to an end. You can't just let nature run wild. Whenever I go on a ride, I'm always thinking of what's wrong with the thing and how it can be improved. I believe in being an innovator. We are not trying to entertain the critics. I'll take my chances with the public. Disneyland is the star, everything else is in the supporting role. Mickey Mouse popped out of my mind onto a drawing pad 20 years ago on a train ride from Manhattan to Hollywood at a time when business fortunes of my brother Roy and myself were at lowest ebb and disaster seemed right around the corner. People still think of me as a cartoonist, but the only thing I lift a pen or pencil for these days is to sign a contract, a check, or an autograph. Disneyland is a show. We did it Disneyland, in the knowledge that most of the people I talked to thought it would be a financial disaster, closed and forgotten within the first year. When people laugh at Mickey Mouse, It's because he's so human, and that is the secret of his popularity. Crowded classrooms and half-day sessions are a tragic waste of our greatest national resource, the minds of our children.